Do female Saiyans have more potential than their male counterparts, be them hybrid or pure-blooded? I think they do, and I think Dragon Ball Super proves it. Today we're going to talk about it. Hey YouTubers, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on these social media platforms. Enjoy the video. As early as the end of Dragon Ball Z, we got a glimpse into how strong female Saiyans could actually be with Pan and the fact that she was flying around the world multiple times at the tender age of 4. Of course, from then we got GT, which kind of downgraded her power immensely, but it would take us 15 years in order to understand just how powerful female Super Saiyans could be in terms of their male counterparts. Dragon Ball Super started off pretty tame with its introduction of female Saiyans, being that Pan was the first and only one that we got for a long majority of the show's runtime. But even then, we got to see a lot of her power being on display, stuff that we didn't get to see throughout the majority of Dragon Ball when it came to other hybrid Saiyans or pure-blooded Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks in both the present and future timelines. Yes, the story has shown that those characters have great amount of power and a lot of potential, but they never really expressed it with the ease that Pan seemed to do. This wasn't something that Goku could do as a kid. This is something that he had to fight for in his fight with Piccolo and actually how to learn to fly. And in almost the same situation, Gohan had to train with Piccolo for an intense amount of time in order to learn how to fly, and Goten couldn't even teach himself how to fly without Gohan's help. This wasn't just regulated for Pan. It wasn't about her potential or just simply being related to Gohan. This seems to be something that we're seeing with female Super Saiyans throughout the entirety of the series. Yes, a lot of people hated Kale and Caulifla for what they consider ass pulls of their power, bringing out Super Saiyan Berserk, and Super Saiyan 2 with almost no trouble, and even talking about going Super Saiyan 3 very quickly during the Tournament of Power. No, that didn't happen, but I don't think that their transformations were in fact ass pulls. As I already said, Pan's potential was put on mere display throughout the entirety of Dragon Ball Super, and it wouldn't be that much of a stretch in my opinion to make it clear that female Super Saiyans are actually more powerful than their male counterparts. It's made very clear from the introduction of both those characters that they have more potential than Kaba or anybody else on the Sadala Force. So it didn't really strike me as weird when they started getting transformations very quickly. And at the same time, if we use Dragon Ball Minus as the main canonical point of what the Saiyans were doing and what their society was like, with the monarchy that was Vegeta's father, it would make a lot of sense in suggesting that the female Saiyans haven't had a lot of chance to fight and grow the same way that their male counterparts did in the original Planet Vegeta society. It seems pretty clear that people like Gine were there just to simply take care of the other people like the youngling Saiyans and anyone else who wasn't capable of going around and conquering for Frieza. So what if the Saiyans allowed their female counterparts to actually go head to head with them in actual fights? Would they have more potential, or are Pan, Kale, and Caulifla's characters just simply ass pulls for the sake of showing off power? I think that Dragon Ball Super did enough throughout its runtime to literally prove that the females just have more potential in general from birth than their male counterparts, and the fact that we never got to see males or females actually fight together in Toriyama's version of the show, it makes it clear that this might be a simple in-joke that he's gearing up towards if Dragon Ball Super ever comes back. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. It's been real.